about a podcast that's on the rise. Infinity Equation, they cover everything in our eyes. From Marvel Legends to Transformers and G.I. Joe. If you're into action figures, this is the place to go.
Infinity Equation, they know the equation for all the best action figures and collectibles every nation. From Hasbro to Nessie, they cover every nation. If you love figures, it's a perfect destination.
They have guests on the show, from designers to collectors.
How's it going?
They share their
Doing well.
insights
How you
and tips
doing?
for all you figure protectors. They review the latest releases and talk about their features. From articulation to accessories, they are the true believers.
Infinity Equation, they know the equation for all the best action figures and collectibles.
So I'm rusty. What is going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Put myself here. There we go. Hey, now you can see me. Hey, I can see you. You can see me. We're all good. Hey, everybody. Well, it's another Friday night. I am back here. It's been a long time. Feels like sorry. I want to say just it's been a wild time in action figure collecting right now, and I just haven't really felt it. Like I haven't seen anything that's like been really like making me just like I want to do a show. So I apologize to you, apologize to me. I will try to change this a little bit. It's not been a year, Bart. Stop it. Okay, it's not been that long. All right, let's just stop the nonsense. All right. But no, it's just I just haven't had the bug. I just have not had like that excitement. But I got that excitement tonight because you see, one of the OGs is back. The good man, the man who takes people to Super Kick Party. Not Suplex City, but Super Kick Party City. The one and only Alex. How you doing, sir?
Hey, how's it going?
All right.
You mean who plays a little sweet chin music for everyone?
Exactly.
Yeah.
They got tune up the band. You gotta.
Yeah.
But
How's
Jay might be tuning it up too much.
How's it going, man? How you been?
I'm good. How you doing?
Pretty good. Still on the hunt for a new home.
Ooh.
So all these toys I get, they go straight into no longer in the display, they go into storage. So when I find a house and I set up my new room, I have a lot of goodies to unpack. That's the way I'm looking at it.
There you go. You guys look at it that way. Like it's a whole new time to just revamp everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. When did you meet Cody Rhodes? I saw it in the intro.
So
Is that AI?
No, and honestly, no. It was actually Cody Rhodes is the same height as me.
Oh yeah. Well, you're a tall motherfucker though.
I think so until I met Brandon and Tree. They're taller than me. I'm like, these kids are getting big on me. I don't know what to do.
Yes, Robert Diaz. The poster is back.
Oh, Robert's gonna have a good time tonight because his favorite thing is back too.
What's his favorite thing?
I don't want to say it yet.
Okay.
I don't want him getting all hyped up because it makes me sick.
It's definitely not Drew Struzan's Force Awakens poster.
No,
sure.
no, I can do a Force Awakens. Bart, you're 6'6". Yeah, see, Bart's even taller than me.
Oh wow, geez, giant. That's
Like,
like El Gigante or Kane.
Exactly. He could choke me like Bobby Heenan. I can be Bobby Heenan. Like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, so it was when they were doing Philadelphia. They were a WrestleMania when they were coming to Philadelphia.
That was that the first year that he came back?
Yes. No, it was the second year he came back because
So it's the year that he lost the first title match against Roman?
I think so.
Because the first time he came back, he fought Seth.
No, the first time he did fight Roman at WrestleMania that first time.
No, he fought Seth. He showed up at WrestleMania the first time he had a match at Mania.
Did he?
He fought Seth, remember?
No. What happened was
it was a surprise.
It was a tag team. Remember, so they did a tag team match. I
You
think it was the
mean?
first night. It was Rock and Roman.
Oh, you went to that one. That
No,
was.
I didn't go.
Oh,
So he came to my job.
oh, he came to your job.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, so yeah, Dom says I think it was last year when he won the title.
Yeah, it
So,
was
yeah.
the year before last.
Yeah. Yeah, and Rob's right. Yeah, because the last match he did with Seth was when he tore his pec
Right.
in the cage.
Wow.
And it was great. That's a great interview if you haven't seen the Seth Rollins one where he's talking about he's like, I didn't see it
Until he came out. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good interview.
But that he didn't tear well.
Yeah, he tore his pec. He ruptured.
Yeah, I know, but that cage. So because I really wasn't even watching at that time. WWE. He tore his pec in the WrestleMania match.
No, he was working out.
Okay, because he fought Seth at that WrestleMania, and then the cage match was either a month or two after, I think. Dom will know. Dom, come on, help us out.
Might have been, but yeah, it was when he was walking around Philadelphia, so he came to the job, and it was like, yeah, and it was the same day they had Bianca there too, so they had Bianca upstairs in the forum that we have in the building, and it was nice. They gave her the Guinness World Record. I forget what it was for, but she was presented with that as well. But yeah, I got to meet Cody in the green room. He was on the show, and I was like, do you mind? Like, I know it was June because we were doing a Black music festival at that time, so I know it was in June. But I was like, somebody's like, yeah, one wrestlers is coming. I was like, what wrestlers coming in? He's like, I think this guy named Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes coming in? Well, everything put on pause. I don't care what issues anybody got. I'm going to see Cody Rhodes. I got to see my boy Cody. So yes, yeah. I was like, and I asked him, I was like, yeah. He's like, I love it. That's when the special that came out on Peacock for him.
Yeah, I remember.
It was around that time. So I was like, yeah. It's like I talked to him. I was like, yeah, I enjoyed the special that they had on Peacock. Like, it was really good. I like how it was well done. He told your story. He's like, yeah. He's like, appreciate it. I was like, do you mind if I get a quick picture with you? He's like, yeah. So I got a picture with Cody. It's me, Cody Rhodes.
Anybody else? Did you get a picture with Bianca?
No, because they would not. It was a forum thing, so it was a bunch of people on both sides of the company, and it was like they were like, nah. I missed Becky Lynch though when she came in, because she did come into our studio as well.
Oh yeah, cool.
Wow. This was before the Raheem meet.
Good to see Dom. Dom, since Comic-Con of last year in New York, has become one of my closest Instagram chat buddies. We send each other stupid shit all the time.
We do the same thing. Yeah, we do the same thing. It's wild. I didn't stutter. I wasn't shaking. You know what? That's one thing I don't do with like people who I like is I don't stutter. I don't shake. I just treat them like a normal person.
Yeah.
I think most times that's how they want to be treated. Like I'm not like they don't want to be like a superstar.
Yeah, for the most part, I mean, I don't think I've ever been like starstruck by anybody.
Yeah, honestly, I haven't. Like, I'm trying to think of anybody who would probably do that. Like, there was a chance I could see like to meet Weird Al, but it was like $100.
Weird Al,
yo,
that's not what I was expecting you to say, or the person.
I would probably get starstruck over him, but I would love to meet him. It's just like I'm thinking, like I'm trying to think of anybody. I don't know. Like I honestly, I don't know if anybody that I would probably maybe Denzel. Maybe Denzel Washington. Because he seems like an intimidating person when you meet him
to talk to, yeah. Or Brock Lesnar, to bring it back to wrestling.
Brock, probably not. I'm just like, it's Brock. Suplex City, man. Yeah, I'm glad you're going. Stay gone.
Stay gone.
I liked you back in the day when when you were young Brock,
That was the best Brock.
Yes. Him and Kurt
leaping off of trucks and suplexing Big Show, collapsing the
Yeah.
ring. That was the best Brock.
Yes.
Landing on
Yes,
his head.
Bart. I will gladly give you a hug when I meet you. I have no problem doing that. But let's see what we got here tonight with us. We got Dom Machicharo, Bart, Johnny, Man Beast Boy. What is going on? Stride and Robert Diaz. What's going on, guys? Hope you all are doing well. Hope everybody who's not in the chat, but just hanging out. Hope you're doing well too. If you want to say hi, say hi. Nobody's gonna bite. There's no bite.
Hello.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta grab this light real quick.
No. Okay.
Do need a few ultimates. Yeah, there's a couple ultimates I need as well too. I wish I could.
Ultimates?
Yeah, the WWE ultimates.
Oh, okay. Which ones?
I went like I think I missed out a couple ones. So the Dudleys I would love to get. Like I would like to get those. Trying to think of who else I missed out on. Probably one of the CM Punks.
Oh, you never got the Punk? The money in the when he beat Cena for that one.
Yeah.
For the
No,
belt.
I missed that one.
You should join some WWE Ultimate collector groups on Facebook. You get really good prices there.
I won't try. Dom teach me. Dom teach me updated.
Yeah. The only ones I need, I pretty much have all of the ultimates I want. I need the ring, the Raw ring with Rhea Ripley.
Okay.
And I need to get AJ Styles Ultimate, but he goes for like a good $80-$90.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I ordered him from Best Buy when he had been long sold out, and I ended up getting an Alexa Bliss Ultimate. And I heard that he's still up on their site, but people have received different Ultimates figures. So I'm not the only one.
You know, I do need the Cody and Brain 2-pack. Yeah.
That's a good 2-pack. I mean, does she deserve one? Maybe for that promo she cut on what's her face in AEW. But I think the kissy faces, extra head sculpts are cool. But I also like the Elite that comes with his dog.
Oh yes. I do like that one too. I was thinking about getting that one as well.
Yeah, but I'm trying to skip Elites. I'm trying to
Exactly, and that's the problem. Like, I'm happy with this CM Punk I got, the AEW one. I got both versions.
Which one did you get? I can't see. I wear glasses.
So the ones I have this one here.
Oh, that's the AEW one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have that one or had it.
And then I got the other one that they put out for him. I think it's with the longer pants.
Yeah. But it's that's the debut at Survivor Series, you mean?
No, the AEW one.
Oh, yeah, the white pants one. Was it white pants or he was long black pants?
I think it was a long black one.
Right.
Yeah.
But that they're slightly bigger than Mattel's Ultimates, though. Those AEW Jazzwares. That's the only thing.
Yeah, I think the only Ultimates I have is Brett.
Which one?
The first one they put out. I don't think it was like maybe like 2 or 3 years ago.
Was that the all pink?
Yeah.
I have the Survivor Series all black, but I got a custom head sculpt from I think it was called CW Heads Toys or something like that, because those Bret Hart head sculpts are I have not seen one good one. I think the best one is probably the Defining Moments one, and that one's over 10 years old, I think.
And I have what's his name? Ric Flair.
Yeah. The pink, purple-ish long hair. Yeah. That's a good one. Although I wish they would make a more accurate Ric Flair body with like the saggy boobies and like the beer gut 6-pack.
So basically, Chris Jericho, just use a Chris Jericho body.
Yeah, that's what they should do. Yes.
That's it. Just use a Chris Jericho body and you're good to go.
Yeah. He's not, and I think Flair is still signed to AEW for like licensing deal. So Mattel's not going to make him for a while, I don't think.
Probably not.
Yeah.
At this point, who knows what we're going to get? Tom says Brett is the Luke Skywalker wrestling. It's so hard to nail his head.
It's true. Yeah, it's really true. They just can't get it, and it's not like they haven't heard the complaints, because I've seen plenty of YouTubers bring it up to them whenever they're at conventions, and they have no answer.
Rob says, I believe in Joe Henry. That's right. I believe in Joe Henry.
You saw Mania?
Yes, indeed, sir.
Did you think that him getting squashed by Randy hurt him?
That's a good question. Yes and no. I think it was good for TNA.
Yeah, but he's their champ, though. I mean,
exactly, and that's the other, and that's why I say to no. Like, he's a champ, and it really didn't work with him. But Randy wanted to work with him,
mm-hmm.
So it was kind of like, okay. But it kind of worked, like I said, what kind of works out for TNA? Like, you got your champion on their main paper or PLE, whatever you want to call it now.
Yeah.
Like, he's out there in front of like millions of people, more than he will probably ever get to be in front of at TNA.
Mm-hmm.
But like Triple H said, you'll be back here. Don't worry, you'll be back. Which I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will be up back there.
Well, I read an article today or some Instagram story where they were talking about when his contract runs out in TNA, he's pretty much locked in to go to WWE. He'll probably show up at NXT, or so he definitely did himself a favor because he showed that he's willing to work, Yeah.
Like Jordan Grace was. Everybody kind of figured like when her contract was done,
right.
That's where she was going to go.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's funny because like TNA and WWE are like exchanging people. When WWE releases them, they're going TNA.
Yeah. I mean, they have a formal relationship,
I won't be surprised if they buy TNA next.
Right. I wouldn't either. But why would they need TNA though? Is the thing. They already have NXT. They have Evolve.
Why do they need AAA?
Because they want to penetrate more of the Mexican market.
You can do that. Just put more of them on TV. You got Andrade. Really?
Well, I mean but that's what they've been doing since forever. Since they've been touring in Mexico. It's just
But now you got Penta, Ray. You got the good people that they want to see.
Yeah, I don't think it's so much about having Mexican talent as it is more about being in those Mexican local affiliated markets, like not necessarily like the big cable channels, but even the regional ones. I think is because they also get AAA and CMLL.
Sure.
So I don't know. I don't work in the office, but that's just my assumption.
It's wild. So now like AEW can't even go for them. Like, hey, AAA, can you borrow some of your wrestlers? No, okay. Bye.
Yeah, they were working with them before, was it? Or were they? No, they were working for CMLL, I believe.
They were working with both.
Oh, they were doing both? Okay.
Yeah.
But
it was like, I think there was an issue between both CMLL and AAA. There's something.
Well,
there's
a rivalry. Yes. Yeah. Now I remember. Yeah. They were like one of the two Mexican companies was like, if you're going to use them, you can't use our guys, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Dom, please, this has been the worst news that's been going around.
Really? That's the worst news? You don't think it's Benjamin Shelton?
Okay, let's talk about
it. Dude, this fucking guy.
Hogan is the biggest, dumbest, I'm going to say this here, racist liar out there. I've never seen anybody fabricate a story so hard than him.
He's totally damaged his legacy, man. And like the last since that thing came out, and he just keeps piling more shit on and piling more. He needs to shut up. And he's starting a company now with Bischoff and that guy Izzy Martinez.
Yeah, I have no idea who that dude is.
Why?
People know. It's like some real Greco style wrestling.
Like amateur wrestling. Because when you think of amateur wrestling, you think of Hulk Hogan, right?
Exactly. Yeah. and Eric Bischoff. I'm like, all right,
I know.
when's the screw job going to happen?
Yeah.
Who's going to come in with a chair? Oh my god, it's another American with a chair. He just hit him over dude, like come on, no. Hogan, like him saying Benjamin Shelton.
He said it twice also.
Exactly.
So it's not like
worse.
he messed up. It's because he doesn't really know which name comes first.
He's like, Shelton Benjamin's like, yo, he never really even had an interaction with the man. So how do you name this man? And even if you never had an interaction, at least get his name right.
Yeah. Well, even more telling from Shelton's response was he said something like, remember when Hogan went into the WWE locker room after that whole thing happened, and he gave an apology to Shelton said that it was his apology was more like, don't get caught.
Oh, I figured. A lot of people were saying that. A lot of the Black wrestlers, I think even New Day kind of like hinted at that too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I forget where it was at, but New Day, like I think it was Big E might have hinted at it, like,
yeah, he wasn't convinced. Yeah, and I know Mark Henry was like, he offered to help him by taking him to black colleges, on like kind of like an apology tour kind of thing, and he turned him down.
Yep. Yeah, I seen Mark Henry said that. I was like, No, Rob, he's not going to disrespect Bobby Lashley because you would know you get choked out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Shelton would fuck his ass up too, man. He's an amateur NCAA amateur athlete.
Don says, just imagine when the Nasty Boys and Bruce BK start locking up with the grappler.
I know. Managed by Jimmy Hart.
Yeah.
Although I don't think one of the blonde-haired Nasty Boys isn't doing too well. No, I think he's in a wheelchair.
A lot of them ain't doing too well from what I've seen. Like, damn.
Yeah.
Now for Alberto Del Rio, he's still signed with AAA. He's not signed with WWE per se. So I don't like everybody's getting that confused. Like the man's not signed with WWE. He still works under AAA. If WWE brought him back, there'd be a lot of more issues and then like they would get drowned with nonsense. Yeah,
especially if Paige is free from AEW and she's been talking about wanting to come back to WWE. So I don't know about that. If I had to choose between the two, I would pick Paige.
Oh yeah. She still would be there with Xavier Lewis. So.
I saw something on Instagram. I think I sent it to Dom, where someone wrote like a funny meme of like Paige and Xavier standing next to each other in a photo. And it was like the only good movie that WWE wrestler ever made was something Batista was in, and then they show a picture of them too.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that movie? The Xavier Woods and Paige movie? Be honest. I did too.
I'm not saying yes or no to that.
You don't have to say anything anymore. I can read your
facials. No other movie, sir. I know. Heard it was a page turner. Oh, Bart, they're not going to. Unless you trying to do Return of the Living Dead, Bart.
That's sacrilegious.
Don said, yeah, from what I heard, he signed to WWE in the sense that WWE owns AAA. So it's just new. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But will he appear on,
I doubt it. I highly doubt it.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't think they can't be stupid enough to bring him on WWE programming.
Yeah.
They cannot. They cannot be stupid enough to do that.
And do they need him on their TV
no.
right now? I don't think so.
No. You got Ray and Penta. Penta's been lighting up the ring.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's going on, Art G? How you doing, sir?
Hey, Art. And Dom. Dirty Dom.
Exactly. Dirty Dom. Before we get into pickups, I did go see Thunderbolts. This
yeah.
Yeah. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. except for the two people talking behind me and giving commentary during the movie. It was
Oh,
good.
what kind of commentary?
Just dumb, nonsensical stuff. I'm like, can y'all just shut up and just watch a movie?
Did you tell them that?
As much as I wanted to, I was just trying to enjoy my day, my one day out.
Mm. Yeah, I hate
I just
people like
wanted to
that at
enjoy my one
movies.
day out, and I just couldn't do that.
Mhm. So you
Then-
enjoyed it, huh?
Yeah, I did. I watched it in IMAX, but people. It wasn't like a packed theater,
Mhm.
but then the people behind remind me why I watch stuff free at home
Mm.
because I don't have to deal with all that.
Yeah, I like going to movies super early when the kids are away at school,
Yeah,
especially if it's like, superhero stuff. But I just have no interest in seeing any MCU movie right now.
Thunderbolts is actually a good one to see.
Nah, not into it.
That,
Fantastic Four has me slightly curious.
then you'll want to see Thunderbolts.
Does it tie in? Or can you just tell me what happens if it does?
Because I don't want to ruin it for any. Art said he hadn't seen it yet.
Okay.
Yeah. Is Black Widow too? No. So there's one character. There's one character they did kind of dirty in there, which I feel like it's messed up. They could have did a lot better. But other than that, it was really done very well. I'll say that.
Mm. Well, you have an appreciation for some of not just like the A tier characters, but like the
Yeah.
A minus and B tier. Like I do, but very specific, only a few. So, and I'm just like superheroed out, marveled out at least.
Yeah, I do get it. I've been like on a horror kick for like
Of
the
Marvel
past
stuff?
year and a half. Yeah,
Mhm.
just like horror. I've been wanting like a good horror movie. Like the Wolfman did not
Oh,
see.
horror. Okay, okay.
Yeah, horror. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, like the Wolfman did not do anything for me. The new one, I seen that. And I was like, nope, this ain't it.
Have you seen Sinners?
I have not seen that one. Everybody keeps saying it's good, and I just don't
Yeah.
feel like going to the movie theaters to see it. I'll wait till it gets on my home TV for free.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So, but other than that, like this week I rewatched The Prestige.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, dang, it's like, I really did forget, like, Dad, this is a really good movie.
It is a good movie, yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, yo. I was just like, Hugh Jackman, you jerk.
Mm-hmm.
You
Well,
had
I mean, it's a Nolan movie. He
Yeah.
usually always makes great movies.
But then when you watch it again, you're like, Scarlett Johansson, Black Widow, he had Wolverine in there, he had Batman, he had both Alfreds.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm just like, man. Okay, Rob, when I say horror movie, I mean good horror movie. Not Bambi, not Steamboat Willie, not Blood and Honey, none of those cornball movies. Not Popeye the Sailor Man, whatever that wants to be.
Yeah. Did that come out? Or it's coming out?
I think if it's not already out, it's gonna come out soon.
Mm. Calling back to what you mentioned, they're coming out with a remake of Return of the Living Dead. Also, I don't know.
Oh, really? I didn't hear
Yeah.
about that one.
It comes out. I think it comes out Christmas Day this year. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'll be interested to see how they do that one.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite zombie movies. The original, 85.
So don't get me. I haven't watched it. I've not watched
Oh
it.
wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
you need to watch it. I'm sure it's streaming somewhere for free right now.
Oh, I had. I had a theory. I've been really need to sit down and watch like the Phantasm because I never watched a whole set of movies at all.
Phantasm?
Yeah.
I like the second one. Just if you watch the first two, then you're good.
Okay. That's what I heard too.
Yeah.
What other one that I really kind of watched was shoot, I forget off the top of my head because it was like
Oh, have you seen that movie with Demi Moore called Substance?
yes,
You saw it? I gotta watch it. I heard it's amazing.
Woo!
Good shit, huh?
It's like The Thing with
Yeah.
the fly.
Don't give anything away because I'm gonna watch it soon.
I'm just saying that's what you're going to get.
Yeah, no, I mean, pretty much know like the premise of the movie.
You got to go into it blind. You don't.
Yeah.
You can't know the premise. You just got to go into it straight blind. That's how I went into it, and I was like, "Wow, this is a freaking good movie."
Yeah. The only problem is that whenever I get like free time to watch a movie,
Mhm.
The wife is not a fan of the horror movies, so I have to find even more free times.
Right. Yeah, that one.
And then I'm so freaking old. Like whenever I, whether it's watching movies, setting time aside to do that, or play video games, I have everything ready. I'm ready to go, and in 15 minutes I'm falling asleep.
Yep,
I'm
I get it. Now that one, it's not really like horror.
No.
Have you ever watched The Fly with Jeff Goldblum?
Oh, I saw it in the theaters when it came out, man.
But has your wife watched it? Has she like sat?
I think she might have. Yeah, it's funny because I think we talked about this not too long ago, and she told me that she did watch it.
Okay, so she just has to think of it as like that. That's
well, I mean, I think the reason we talked about it lately was because I wanted to watch it again, and she was like, "No."
It's not as bad as The Fly, but
in the same vein, like gore wise, you mean?
Body part wise.
Okay, right.
Not like the over like, oh my goodness, this is over gory. No, it's not like that. It's more.
Yeah, no, it's a body horror flick. That's
exactly
genre,
but it's not as bad as she probably thinks it is.
Yeah. And it's been like Demi Moore's recent big comeback film. I mean, I think she like won like a Golden Globe or something for it. So acting's got to be good. I'm assuming.
Oh, it's amazing. Rob says Popeye is out. 2 horror flicks. Popeye is Slayer Man, and Popeye's Revenge are both out. Will not go see either one of them.
Johnny. New York, baby.
You know what?
New York, stand up.
I hope the Knicks do beat Boston.
Boston Celtics, yeah. Ooh.
Boston Celtics.
If we beat them, we could beat anybody and win the championship.
Exactly. As Shannon Sharp would say before he got in trouble, Celtics, Knicks in 5.
Oh, yeah. 5. Wow.
Yeah, because my Lakers are out. They got taken out by Timberwolves.
Because they got that freaking old dude.
We had Luka. That was the whole point of it.
Yeah, but you depleted your entire roster to get him. Their time is in about 2 years, I think. Whether or not LeBron's still around, we'll see.
Yeah.
But he said, oh, man, I'm losing so much respect for LeBron. Every single flop, every single fake injury. It's just I used to put him at number 2 behind the GOAT, Michael. And now I put him behind Kobe.
Yeah, I didn't put him as number 2. I'll probably put him like as 5 or 6.
Oh, really?
Because there's other players I feel like are better than him. Where you got Steve Nash.
You thought Steve Nash was better than LeBron?
I feel like Steve Nash is a better player than LeBron. Yes.
Wow. That's a hot take.
I'm trying to think of who else. KG.
Wow. These are names not usually put ahead of LeBron.
I feel like even like not even championship wise, like Kevin Garnett, how long was he in the league before he won a championship?
Jeez. I mean, he spent like
how long was he in
Minnesota? So I'd say by maybe like 10 years.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yes.
Maybe more.
Definitely Michael and Kobe are number 1 and 2 for me.
Yeah.
Because they were the most alike. Like Jordan can say whatever he wants to say. Kobe was basically like him. But Kobe had a better work ethic.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Kobe was like gym, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
3 or 4 in the morning.
Yes. I've heard the stories. Yeah.
But yeah.
I
Watson.
will say, you see now, I'm not going to say that. I was going to say that Steph Curry is
Yeah.
better than, but I don't know about that. But I will say that Curry was definitely the more influential player. I would say this is more the Steph Curry era than it was a LeBron era, just because
Yeah.
everyone's jacking up threes like Steph Curry, even kids in high school and
Even the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You just throwing threes up. Yeah, good.
Mm.
Rob says on Tuesday night I watched a movie called Primal Rage, 80s movies in which a baboon gets hit by a car after affecting a man.
Yes.
Sounds familiar.
Was that with the guy from that was in Pretty Woman? What's his opposite Julia Roberts? What's his name? Help me out.
Richard
Richard Dreyfuss. No,
not-
not Dreyfuss. No. Richard Gere.
Gere.
Richard Gere. I think that's Primal Rage. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Are you talking about Primal Instinct?
Am I?
think it was a movie. Is there a movie? See, I don't know. Maybe it might have Rich Gere in it because he's always saying no.
No.
Then I don't know. I know I heard of it, but I can't remember who's in it.
Yeah, who's in it? Maybe that'll jog my memory or our memory. Reese.
Robert also said LeBron faked the injury because he lost again. Kobe was like Michael. He never wanted load management because some poor person paid hundreds to watch him for the bleeders. G says because damn it. I only been to a theater once this year so far because Hatsune Miku movie, so I had to. I don't even know what Hatsune Miku.
I don't know who that is. Hatsune Miku?
Yeah,
Miku?
I know it's probably anime.
Mm.
And he said, "Movie so good that I held my piss for the
That's when you know it's a good movie.
Yeah. Bart, we're not doing that. We're not bringing back Spud Web. Stop it.
Oh, please. Oh, my God. I love
Sure,
that movie.
Robert says, nope, no one of note was in it. Oh, really? Okay.
Primal Rage. It sounds familiar.
I know I've heard of it, but I don't think I've ever really sat down kind of searched it out. Because 9 times out of 10 is either on Plex for free or it's on Amazon Prime Video.
Mm.
You go on Amazon Prime, they have a ton of old videos old movies you can watch for free. I've never even heard of. I'm like, nobody's even talked about this. I'm like, why is this good? Yeah. Other than that, Alex, did you get anything cool this week?
I did. I got actually some stuff that came in today, but I'm going to start it off with not really a toy, but you can play with it.
Oh, the Island of Relevancy.
2K25. What's that?
The Island of Relevancy.
Relevancy, yeah. Or relevance.
Yeah.
I like to wait like a good month or two after the games come out, just so the community creations stuff can build up. Because I love sometimes people in community creations make stuff better than the actual game developers. So I'm gonna be rocking this if I don't fall asleep. I also got a couple of Legends Transformers, Legends third party.
Okay.
Legend scale is basically little smaller
Right.
Transformers. Takes up less space. They're not as expensive as the Masterpiece third party. This is Sideswipe, and they're so tune accurate because the size lends itself to the aesthetic of the cartoons.
Right.
Less detail, looks more like an animation cell. So it got me Sideswipe for a pretty good deal because he can go for about $80. I got him for 20, and I got Hoist.
Oh,
from G1. I got him for 20 also off of a Facebook group. Got those guys, and then I also got from Show Z. Are you familiar with the Show Z store?
I've heard of it.
They're Japanese.
Yeah.
All they do is sell robots.
Right.
They're awesome too. Like you'll get your package in like under 2 weeks. Usually it takes like 3 or more. But third party Legends, Death Cobra. This guy was a character on the Japanese series that continued the original G1 cartoon once it was canceled here. So he's part of a combiner. Makes
wow.
Leo, I think it's called Leo Kaiser.
Shosei
yeah,
Kaiser?
What's that?
Shosei Kaiser? Is that how you built Shosei Kaiser?
No. Death Cobra.
Nice. That looks good. I like that.
Yeah, dude, they're super articulated, cartoon accurate, and combiner. Yep. And then today I got a double whammy. I got these off of 1-6 group on Facebook for a really good price. I got me Bo-Katan Hot Toys with her big ass face, big ass mouth that she has. And have you ever seen her? Katie Sackhoff, I think is her name.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. If she wasn't already married, I'd be like, Messiah.
Oh yeah. Really? Okay.
Yeah. Well, she's still up there. She still got it.
She still got it. She's just got a big face.
Hey, more to love.
Yeah, I guess. Not for us, but for us. Yeah, so the Mando stuff, like the Mando figures really aren't selling as well as the original trilogy stuff, of course.
Right.
And then we got the CEO, Sasha Banks or Mercedes Monet, right? And this one only charges $59.99 for you to text her. Have you heard about that story?
Oh my, yes. That.
Did you see the Becky Lynch interview where they were talking to Becky about, they were asking her about Bailey's grievances with the company, how she was left off of Mania and how she was complaining, and then Becky was pretty much like saying something to the effect of Bailey is like living in like a fantasy world and she's probably too busy texting her best friend for $99.99 or something like that.
I missed that. Like I completely missed. I got to go back and find that now.
Yeah, she did an interview. I think it was with Sam. What's that guy? Sam that does commentating on the pre-show.
Yeah,
Sam Phillips or Sam something. Anyways, Hot Toys. No, it wasn't Ariel Hawani. It was Sam, whatever his name is.
Yeah, because he did the Punk and I know the one.
Right.
He did the Punk and Cody interview.
Yeah. So Hot Toys, Koska Reeves. Got him for a really good deal.
Nice.
Shipping and PayPal fees included, so I couldn't pass it up. And that's my haul this week.
Real quick, Robert says Hatsune Miku is the #1 virtual idol / mascot of Japan. She says someone who doesn't know who she is in 2025, preposterous.
I'm old.
I don't like. There's certain things I keep up with. There's certain things I don't keep up with. I probably like if I seen her, I probably like, oh, okay, that's who that is.
Yeah.
And Johnny says, Hatsune Miku is a mascot voice of software. She has so much merch. Rob said he got the forearm Elephant Man this week.
What?
From Legions, Mythic Legions did their one figure drop that they usually do. Now, but it was Ganesh. Yeah, the Elephant Ganesh. Bart said Leo Kaiser was the last HasLab, I think.
Yeah. I'd much prefer these, more cartoon accurate. And the HasLab, or they call them like Chug, the official Transformers, like they put in too much detailing. It looks less cartoon accurate, and I'm all about the cartoon accuracy.
Yeah, Johnny says Death Cobra shows up once in a cartoon and then gets killed off pretty quickly by another member of the team.
Yeah, pretty much.
Back on.
2%
confirmed what? For my love of Book time? Back off. Don says at SDCC last year, she was on the Jazzwares booth trying to get people to chant CEO, and she got mad at everybody and ignored her. Yeah, because nobody wants to chant that nonsense. Get it out of here. Nobody.
Not unless it's piped in.
Yeah. Yo, don't you come here and start that nonsense, okay? This is not your Wednesday night show nonsense, okay? You and Art can take unboxing Art can take that. But like I said, you and Paul are more welcome. He says, "Hello, it's my first time here. This is a very interesting stream. I think I shall watch." It's not. Don't listen to him, Al. It's not his first time here. It's not his first time. He wants to come in here and start trouble. And Dom says Sam Roberts.
Right, Sam Roberts. That's the interviewer.
What'd you get? Really got this week was this.
Oh,
like all my stuff has been kind of like trickling in. But I kind of like I kept to my word. I have really like pre-ordered it. Like I stayed small this year. That was my whole thing. I don't think I ever showed these, but I did get these in a while ago.
Oh, I didn't even know you collected Transformers.
This is only because you can build Devastator.
Yeah, which is probably the greatest combiner ever.
Exactly. So I was like, all right, they're re-releasing it. It's a time that I don't have to fuss around. I can actually get it. So this was one of the reasons why. So this is the first two they put out so far. Waiting for the other two. Then the last two I had to pre-order.
Is that the Studio Series line or
these? Yes, it's Studio
Series. Yeah. No, I mean, even though I don't collect them, they're really awesome.
Yeah. So, like, Bone Crusher looks kind of like plain. So I don't know. I might have add some color to him. Like he just looks like there's no real detailing in him. So that's the only thing about him.
Do you have the other guys or not yet?
They haven't come out yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they haven't come out yet. And I did grab some of these. I did like on an Instagram stream. DC annual cards. I seen at Target. They're not bad. I don't think it's something I would probably get, but like those are like pretty decent. Let me see.
Did they come with bubblegum?
No. I ain't trying to kill children, sir. That's a safety answer. Did I get anything else? No, I honestly, that's really it. That was really like it's been exactly that is truly enough. Like I don't need like I'm looking like stuff that I picked up at a toy show. I did pick up the Marvel Universe Iron Man.
Is that Silver Centurion or I can't?
Oh no, this is this is just a regular the Extremis Iron Man. Picked a Yellow Jacket. And then let's see if I can do this without no falling. So I was like, these will work great for like these big figures. So I did pick up I forget his name now.
I can't see because the hand's covering him. Who is that? Oh, is it the Spider-Man villain?
No, it's one of the Surface Society villains, and I forgot his name all quick. But like, I just picked him up for like something like this. Constrictor. Yes, thank you, Robert. Constrictor. So like something like this, I could have. That works with Giant Man if I was doing a shot for him. And I did pick up a awesome. Was that?
I said that Giant Man is awesome.
I know he is great. Like,
was he a HasLab?
Yep. Yeah, this my other son that came home from college. But yeah, now with the eyes, it actually does work.
Oh, what, like moving eyes?
No, so there was a wrong set of eyes that some people got with theirs that you can put in. So there's different sets of eyes you can put in to.
Oh, you could switch them out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why is that a thing?
Yeah, it's dope. Like I like that.
But I mean, is it trying to portray something in the comics or educate me?
No, it's just like different eyes, like have them looking different ways. That's all.
Mm.
Like the hot toys. Like you can move the eyeballs with the hot toys,
Mhm.
but with like
You just replace them with this.
yeah, hold on. So I still got I haven't put them away yet. But you just have like these.
Okay.
It's just a plate, and you just put this
Right,
plate,
right, right.
and that's it.
Should have come with cross-eyed eyes.
Well, he did come with cross-eyed eyes.
Oh, but it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't like they didn't do it on purpose.
Yeah.
Lazy eye option.
And I forgot I did get
Oh, Adam Warlock.
Love a classic Adam Warlock.
Yeah.
Love this. Love that. Love that.
Did he come with an Infinity Gauntlet or
He did. He actually did, which you can switch with other legends too.
Mhm.
So
Oh.
I said, like you can plug, like you plug. The crazy part is, I was like, let me see how it looks on Cap. Doesn't fit on Cap because of the gloves.
Right, right.
So, but he does work on a new Maximum Spider-Man. And I think everybody else, but I think it's just Cap because of the way his gloves are. It won't work on him.
Definitely doesn't fit on Thanos though, for sure.
No, because that Thanos already has the Infinity Gauntlet
Mhm.
plug that you can put on there.
Mhm.
So that one, you really don't need it in that case.
Mhm.
But yeah, oh, and I did pick up thanks to Man Beast Boy. He sold me this knockoff Yamaguchi CT Toys Agent Venom, which I didn't think I would have had much fun with, but I did. Like I really like this. So it's not a bad figure.
Looks super, super posable.
He is. He's very posable. Like, and he also has the tentacles you can plug into the back of him. I think it's 2 handguns and like kind of a larger gun.
Mhm.
But yeah, he's not bad. That's it. That's all I think of. But yeah, that's it.
You had more than you more to show off than you thought you did.
Well, some of it was it's like a couple weeks old because I went to that toy show in New Jersey that they had.
Mhm.
And I'm like, all right, I picked up a couple of things. Wasn't expecting to. Oh no, they picked up Myth Legion. He's on the other side, but
Did you go in on the Mythic Legion's dragon? That cost like $5,000. You did?
So there's a story behind this.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to see how much it was to do the payments.
Mm-hmm.
I was clicking too fast, and I did pay in full.
Oh, damn. Did you get the all-in one or the basic?
Just the basic.
Yeah. Damn. So Dante was broke for a little bit.
That hurt.
Yeah.
It was like $550
Yeah, it was
up front.
like 5 something. Yep.
But I get to go pick it up. I don't have not having it shipped to me.
Oh, that's right, because their place is right there.
Yeah.
In Jersey, is it right? Is it in Jersey?
Yeah.
Mm.
So I'm like, all right. So yeah.
Damn, you were too excited.
I wasn't excited. I was just I kept trying to do it, and it kept giving me this air. I'm like, what's going on? So yeah. No, I don't have like that, Dom. I really don't. Honestly. I don't have it like that. As much as y'all think, I do not. I am not RG. I ain't got that kind of yeah. So yeah. Yeah, so I got Dragon coming next year.
Oh, next
So
year.
where I'm gonna put them.
Jeez. Maybe hang them from the ceiling. Although I'm sure he's pretty heavy.
Yo, you cannot. There's no way you can hang this thing from the ceiling. I've seen it up close in person. There's no way you can hang this thing from the ceiling.
Yeah. Put them on your roof.
No.
Roof of your house.
I can't do that either.
Keep
He's looking on the dining room table like everybody else. His stick sitting up there. The helicopter from GI Joe is sitting up there. So he's gonna be sitting right there next to them. See, Dom, at least your brother, yeah. I think it's more than 35 pounds. It's got to be more than 35 pounds. That's a big boy.
Yeah. He's on Big Bad now, I think, for a couple $100 more than what.
700.
Yeah.
They're asking 700. I'm like, that's an extra 200 some odd dollars.
That's crazy.
I can't do that. Like, my life's not built like that. Nope.
Bart, put glass on his back and make a coffee table out of him.
Yo,
it's not a bad idea.
Yeah, but I already paid $550, so I want to get the most full play out of him. So I forgot I didn't show this, but I got to go to New York Toy Fair this year.
You did?
Right. Yeah. I was it was just the after eating Hasbro booth show, and they handed these out. Let's see, so the mini comics that they were giving out. So this one was just the New York Toy Fair one.
That Marvel Legends scale.
Yep. Which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, this is pretty dope.
How'd you like Toy Fair?
I didn't really. So it was like a after the show Hasbro booth thing, but it was great. I enjoyed it. I'm always grateful for the opportunities that come along, and it was a fun opportunity. Got to see a lot of people from the community there. Got to see a lot of the new figures. Got to touch the Maximum Spider-Man before it even hit people's hands. I was excited about the Spider-Man Magic the Gathering cards that they're coming out with later on this year. So I was like, yo, these look dope. And it's so there's a set if you can get them all. Things like 6 cards that shows like a whole scene that you can build out with the cards. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. So I was like, yeah. So I was excited for those. I was excited for the Legends. I was excited. They did show off some of the Joes that they had. A lot of Joes that they had there. It was my fault. I was so wrapped up, like talking to Lenny from the Joe team and look at the Legends. I didn't get a chance to look at the Star Wars stuff that they had there. But very far and few in between do I pick up some of this. Like, I'm happy that they're finally releasing Dash Rendor in 6-inch figure form.
Yeah, they're going hard into the video game stuff and expanded universe.
Yeah, so I'm super excited. So I was like, I've been complaining about it. I was like, I at least got to buy it. I've been complaining about it, and they're finally doing it. I can't be upset that they're finally doing it. So I did pre-order that one. Yeah, I did get Shizor, and trying to think of really with the Black Series, it's very far and few in between. Do I pre-order any of them? Yeah,
they've been slowing down oh, you mean like what you pick up?
Yeah. I'm very selective with my Star Wars figures that I get.
Yeah. No.
Wow, Omega, what $700 is nothing when you collect Pokemon cards. Yeah, I can believe that.
Really?
So it's weird. Like YouTube's been throwing this in my algorithm. There's this one creator called Small Pocket Monster and Alex Ketchum. It's been throwing them into my YouTube shorts that I just go through. And like some of the prices I see on some of these packs, these older packs, 100, 300, 400 for just a pack. I'm like, I can't do that for just 5 cards. I don't know what I'm going to get inside.
Right, that's crazy. Yeah, but, I mean, I've seen videos of like people at Costco, like,
oh yeah,
running like cattle to get to the, whatever display, and yeah, it's crazy that it's still as popular today as it was.
I think it hit a new resurgence because now they have like Pokemon machine, like card machines, which I didn't even know that was even a thing.
I didn't just until now when you mentioned it. I didn't know it was a thing.
Yeah, it actually thinks like you can go up to the machine, choose what set of cards you want,
Mm-hmm.
it drops it out for you.
Mm.
G said, stop collecting Star Wars figures, even if Ronin looks good. However, I picked up a Cade Skywalker figure. I picked up a Cade Skywalker figure if they release one. Yeah, see, like I wish that's why I want them to go into expanded universe. That's
Mhm.
it, I like that.
Yeah.
Don says, did you touch Spider-Man before or after Yimbo? It was unfortunately after Yimbo. Because Yimbo was sweating all over.
Oh, is that one of the guys that works for them?
No, he's another YouTube creator. Nice
Oh.
guy. Sweet person, just awesome person. He's a good guy. He's hilarious too. But like every time he sees everybody, he gives them like the biggest hug. So I gotta out hug him every time I see him.
Mm.
So when I seen, so the funny part is like I didn't tell the story. So I seen him at New York Toy Fair, and we were all waiting to get our badge and everything. And I walk up and I see Yimbo. So I pick him up like this just to give him a hug. And somehow dislodge my contact in the
That's funny.
He's like, oh no, I'm sorry. It's like, it's not your fault. I was like, no, I can do it. There, I was back in. But yeah, he's a good guy. Rob says, now Dante, people put the packs into CT scanners to see what's in the seal pack. Yeah, I've seen that. I've been now that I haven't seen. I know they weigh the packs. That's a thing too. Weighing the packs to see like cause I forget. I think like the special cards are a little bit more heavy, so it makes the pack heavier. I don't know how that all works. I'm just kind of guessing and assuming here.
Mm.
It says it's also that happens to the Eevee based Pokemon sets. I find all the other sets with no problem. Okay. Omega says Yimbo is a hugger. He's a Danny Tanner of toys.
What does that mean?
Danny Tanner for Full House.
No, I know, but what does that mean?
He's a good guy.
Okay. He's wholesome.
Yeah, he's wholesome. Yeah, he truly is. He really is. Nice guy, awesome person. But yeah, it's just Pokemon is ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know how some of y'all do it. Pokemon's that one thing I just don't know how some of y'all do it. Like I can't drop $300 on a pack of cards, even if they're from 1990, to see maybe if I get this first card out of it.
Mm.
That's just wild. It's
Yeah,
wild to me.
it's after my time, well after, so I have no connection to it, emotional.
I play the game every once in a while. That's about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you play that? Remember, was it called Pokemon Go?
No, that one I did not play because I actually had to go outside because I don't want to go outside and see people.
It's so funny. I remember that time just seeing people walking around looking at their phone, like searching for Pokemon.
Now I do play the card game that they have, the new app card game that they have, and like you don't have to really spend any money, so it's nice.
Mm.
So it's like, okay, I don't spend any money. I can open a pack maybe like twice a day.
Mm-hmm.
Easy peasy. Really, I don't have to worry about anything. So other than that, that's the only Pokemon I really play right now.
What are you playing these days? You're still playing Rivals?
Every once in a while, me and my friends, we got back into Call of Duty since they put Verdansk back in.
Oh, what did they put back in?
Verdansk, the
What's
original Call of Duty Warzone map.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we're back in that. So we won a couple of games, but the sweats are now hopping in the casual lobby where we're just trying to play. Just trying to.
Are you any good?
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
From what the email said that Call of Duty said, I was like, I was a 4.0 KD. I was like, okay, I guess.
What do you play usually? Like team or like capture the flag, or what kind of mode do you usually play?
Oh, well, the Warzone is not. It's just a.
Oh, it's just like a big map, right?
Yeah, it's just you have a team of 4. Because you can do either like solo, duos, trios, or quads. And we do battle royale casual. So it's just the 3 of us, and then we'll get like what we call the blueberries, our team, and then usually we'll win. Sometimes we'll lose. There's one time off. It was just us three against a whole squad. I'm like, all right, and we won.
Mm.
So it's like,
Do you play? I don't know if they have this mode for the game that you play, but do you play zombies at all?
no, really,
No,
ever played it. Yeah, no.
that was my shit.
I did. So what happened was I got caught up playing the first Berserker. It's
Mhm.
a really great game. It's on that difficulty level of like right between like the Souls games and Black Myth Wukong.
Mhm.
I'm going to tell you. So I'm going to explain this. Black Myth Wukong game is a game that doesn't want you to beat the game. The
Mm.
enemies are so the bosses and enemies are so freaking hard. It's like, why are you doing this to me? Like everybody complains about the Souls games like being hard. No, Black Myth is up there and just like I don't know why I bought this game to play.
Mhm.
I wasted money. I'm not playing it. I'm done. First Berserker is like smashed in between because it's nice that you have the ability to play it,
Mhm.
but it's not overly frustrating where it's like, I'm done with this game.
Mhm.
Sometimes you're just like, okay, let me take a step back. All right, now I'll come back into it. Before that, I was into my Monster Hunter. I gotta get back into Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter.
Yo, yeah, love me some Monster Hunter. It's made by Capcom. It's basically Johnny was playing with us
Mm.
at some points. Oh, I beat the game, Johnny. I beat the game, sir. I'm on New Game Plus now, Johnny. But Monster Hunter, it's online. It's online only. I guess you can do like solo, but you still have to be connected online. You just go, like they give you, you can go out and hunt monsters, and out of pieces that you get, you can make armor
Mhm.
or new weapons and stuff for your palico, who's your small cat that follows you into battle and
Mm.
helps you out every once in a while. Bart, I hate to tell you, they're not coming out with Titanfall, unfortunately, because EA scrapped like 500 jobs. They laid off 500 people, so
Mm.
there's no new Titanfall coming out. I'm sorry. No, you can't kick monsters in Mars. It's a huge monsters. They're human-sized people going against these huge monsters. No,
Like Godzilla size.
not really Godzilla size, but they're big enough.
Mhm.
Big enough. Like I have, like I used to carry like the gun. Like there's this thing called the gun bow.
Mhm.
And yeah, it puts ammo in. So you have different ammo that you can put in there. Like, okay, I got normal ammo. I got this a shotgun ammo. I have sleep ammo. I have like what they call demon ammo. It's awesome. I like it. It's nice.
Johnny.
Yeah. Yes. So if you hit them in certain places, like you'll see like a little glow,
Mhm.
and if
The
you hit
butthole glow.
it can be anywhere, the legs, head. Like if you hit it enough times, like it'll open a wound and you can deal double damage into it. And it puts them down for a little bit. Not Monster Squad, Monster Hunter. See,
I love that
that's
movie.
gonna make me bring my band hammer in. But yeah, it's that's all. Honestly, it's been dry for gaming for me.
Mm.
It's really been dry because Marvel Rivals was I was playing for like a couple months straight.
Didn't they just release a new DLC for Rivals, or they're going to?
Yeah, they brought Emma Frost in.
Mm.
Um, they're bringing out some more skins for the characters.
Mm.
So yeah, I think Ultron's the next character that's coming out. But I think because I played it so much, I needed a break from it.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I just need like some time away. And Call of Duty, I love Call of Duty.
Oh my
Shouldn't say
god.
that. I have a love hate
I used to be
relationship with
hooked.
Call of Duty.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I did see that movie, Johnny, and it was a horrible movie. Monster Hunter with Mila Jovovich and her husband just to make gaming movies, and this is why they get the bad rap that they do.
Because it wasn't good.
It was not at all
Yeah.
close to good. It wasn't even close to being good.
Mm-hmm.
Her and her husband just need to stop making movies altogether, or she needs to get away from him and
Yeah.
make something like a decent movies to revive her career.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a movie, I think it's called The Badlands or Into the Badlands,
Mm-hmm.
where it has Batista in it,
Mm-hmm.
and I haven't watched it yet. And I'm just like, I'm dreading it because I'm just like, I know this is going to be bad.
Mm.
It's like, it's tough. But what was I saying? So like, but this year it's like we're getting a lot of games. Like I'm waiting for like me and my friends, we're gonna probably be playing Gears of War Remastered since they're having the online play on there, because that's how I met a lot of my friends I play with online.
Mm-hmm.
Metal Gear Solid, Shinobi's coming out.
I'm looking forward to the Halloween game that's gonna come out.
Did I see that?
Well, they made one that's like a side scroller,
Mm.
but they're gonna make one where it's like sandbox.
Okay.
Mm.
I don't think I've seen that one.
They haven't released anything, just like a picture trailer.
Oh, okay.
And I think they launched the website, but there's nothing on it yet.
I'm really interested in seeing how Nintendo Switch is going to do. I know it's sold out a lot of places, but I'm really interested in seeing how this is going to really.
Why? Are you going to get it?
No, I'm waiting because the battery life on it is horrendous.
Yeah, I'm going to pass it. I mean, I have a Switch and I usually don't get, like, whenever they do like their Wii U's or like those in-between systems before like the next generation, I always skip them because
I think the Switch has been out for a couple of years, so it's not
I mean, it's been out for a while, but it's like I don't need the upgrades. I'm fine with, I think it just has like a bigger screen, better graphics, of course, better audio.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it has other features, and it's just like I'm fine with my Switch. I can wait until whatever the next thing is, next generation.
I get that. Yeah, I feel you on that. I think what really determined me was the battery life on it. It's less time than the original Switch is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not always going to be playing this on my TV. I want to play it around the house. Like if I'm up here, I just want to like have them in hand, just play it. But I don't want it to die within 4 hours. Like my original Switch lasts longer than that. So
yeah, the last game I was playing on the Switch was and I want to mention to you because I don't know if you like it or not, the Hellboy game. Have you seen it?
I think I know which one you're talking about, but I haven't.
It's not based on any of the movies. It's literally like the comic book come to life. It's fucking. It's cool.
I know. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Yep.
And then also, I bought it, but I haven't played it yet. The Karate Kid side scroller.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't played that. I'm waiting. The one I'm really excited for this year is just kind of like a side scroller. Is a new Marvel side scroller.
Oh yeah, X-Men 2 or X-Men Arcade Part 2 or whatever.
No,
or is it all the Marvel characters?
It's all new. So you got
I saw that one too.
Wolverine, Storm.
Yeah.
Get the other characters, but I was like, okay, this is pretty dope because I played the Turtles on there.
I beat that. Yeah, that was fun.
Not the side scrolling one. The other one is the dungeon crawler one.
Oh yeah. That was it based on the one of the later cartoons?
I think so. Yeah, because they have some of the bosses in there. I think Shredder's daughter in there.
Karai. I can't remember if it was based on the Nickelodeon series or the Rise of the TMNT. They're both Nickelodeon, but I know which one you're talking about. I need to get that. Yeah,
that one's really good. That's it's good, especially if you have a couple people playing with you. It's really fun.
Yeah. The only thing about not every game, their co-op online for Switch is not that great.
No,
there's some games that you can't do chat, microphone chat. And if I'm playing with someone online, I'd like to be able to communicate with them, especially if like they're like a friend and we're like in
Right.
a lobby or whatever.
Yeah, because we have like when we were playing Rivals, we were having the same issue. So Matthew create a Discord chat
Mm-hmm.
for us to jump
Yeah.
into. So
Mhm.
that's another way to do it. But if you don't know them, it makes it a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I was playing on the Switch. I was playing the Batman, not the Arkham. It was like the one by the same company that made the Walking Dead. It's like story based where like
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
that was actually really good. Um
I have that one on the PS PlayStation, but I
mhm,
never like really like played it.
mhm. It's good because it's like true detective work.
Right.
And of course, like if when you're like when the action stuff comes in and you're like fighting someone, for example, like they throw a punch and you have to press Y or X, whether to duck or like you have a certain amount of time before they
Right.
just connect. So it's like that's the way that the action is set up. But the more interesting stuff is like solving the puzzles and yeah, like I remember there was this one stage where like it's a bunch of like rich people having a party and you have to try and take out all of, like the security guards without letting all the attendees know about that you're there and so it's really cool, like the detective stuff and like the stealthy stuff that you have to do.
Exactly. Let's see. We got some comments there.
Telltale, that's right, Robert.
Yes.
Telltale.
Omega said thick Emma Frost. Yeah, she is super
Yeah,
thick.
she was. And Rivals. Yeah.
Yes, she is. Rob said, I'm waiting for Borderlands 4. You know what? I'm Borderlands out.
I never played any of those games.
They're good.
They
Like, a
look
lot of
cool.
it
The
is cool.
animation.
Like, and I'm done. Like, I'm good on it. I'm more waiting for GTA, but that's not
Oh
till next.
yeah. Yeah.
So I can just be online to get my money, shooting up stuff. I'm good. But that's all I'll do is play. Like when I have a bad day, throw the GTA on. You know what? It's time for some 5-star ratings. Boom.
What's
give me
do you have a
cops.
favorite GTA game out of all that have come out?
Oh man,
People usually say that quality wise, San Andreas is the best one.
yes. But I did like Vice City too because the 80s.
Vice City is my favorite, just because of the music, the radio.
Yes,
Yeah,
the music made that one too.
yeah.
It
And if
really
you
did.
play like the remastered or whatever, like the one that came out like a few years ago, the remastered version,
Mhm.
all the music is basically gone.
Yeah, because I guess it's royalties. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you can't do that. I still have the original discs, so I'll stick to that.
I remember the commercials. Push it to the limit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my favorite. Then San Andreas.
Mhm.
Then the one with Nico. Remember that one? I think
I didn't really like that one.
you didn't like that one. Oh, wow.
No. Mm-mm. What was it? Grand Theft Auto, like the first one that you can do first person. Like, excuse me, have third person. I think it
Yeah,
was
that was
3.
GTA 3. Yeah,
Yeah, I did like 3.
that
3
was good.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the last one, they keep remastering and remaking everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
That one. Yeah, I didn't really like the Nika. Nika one's like right at the bottom for me. I didn't enjoy it though. Liberty City Stories was pretty good too.
Yeah, I never got into like the in between, like
Yeah, same.
cities. Yeah.
Johnny says, for me, Rivals is fun when it's chaotic, but once you figure things out, all the weird UI and spongy feeling feels bad compared to everything that actually feels crisp and snappy. Yeah, I get that. Don says, I'm sticking with the Switch I already have. I only use it on planes and airports, which is great. That's what the Switch is great for. Like when you're on the go, that's what it's awesome for.
Yeah.
Johnny says probably going to go wait at least a year and a half. Really thinking about getting a Switch. Really thinking about a Switch 2. Hey,
Yeah,
Mike, what's going on? Rob says the Switch 2 games are not even being actual physical games. Has me saying no way to Switch 2. Yeah, I've heard like it's just like download. It's just like a plastic cartridge, but it's really like downloading the game on there for you. So I don't know. That doesn't bother me too much. I could care less because I most of my stuff is just digital anyway. So
Oh, really? You don't
I don't
see,
buy it.
I'm a physical media guy, man.
Yeah, I want to, but then it's like I don't want to wait. I just want it there. right there.
Yeah, but the thing is like there's a few games that I bought digitally on the PS3 that I would still play to this day, but since I bought them digitally, they're gone, you know. And
See, I still have my PS3. That's it.
I have my PS3 also, but it's like but there's still I can't find the save data for it.
Did you have in PlayStation Plus?
Not at that time.
Okay.
Because
I was
so
gonna
therefore
say-
I could have saved it on my cloud or whatever, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
It would still been there. Yeah. So some of my save stuff is still on there. Like for my PS3, I still have Castlevania, and then I have SSX3, which I wish they would come back out and remake that.
Yeah.
I love that. That SSX, like last SSX that they put out on PS3
Mhm.
was amazing.
Yeah.
So much fun.
Yeah, I still have, and I'll never see. Oh, here's the thing: I have the Turtles in Time arcade game. Remember that game?
Yep.
They remastered it for PS3. I
Mhm.
still have it, but once my and it's not available in any PlayStation store now.
Right.
So eventually my PS3 is gonna die because it's like 20 years old now at this point.
Won't die.
So it's like, what the hell am I gonna do, man? I love that game. I
Look.
played it several times over.
It won't die. We can fix it. We can always fix it.
And yeah.
Because mine still still has games on there. Like I still have X-Men the arcade game on there.
Me too. That's another game that I have on there. Yeah. It's not
That-
remastered or anything, but it's still like a great console version. I think it's the only time it's been released on console.
Yep. And what I did was I put a bigger hard drive in it too.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was the one thing I made sure to do. I was like, let me go ahead and put like a 500 gig hard drive in there
Mm.
and keep this bad boy running. Mike also says it's Marvel. It has Spidey and Venom in the Cosmic Invasion game.
Yeah.
So I'll tell the Batman. Dom says the Batman games are great. Yep. Rob says Telltale Games, Walking Dead. That one I like the first one. I didn't like the other ones after that.
I did the first season of that Walking Dead and didn't pick it up after the second.
Bart says you have to play that game called Yourself. If you haven't played with it. I'm not Bart. No, we're not doing that, Bart. Down to GTA 6 and 2046. Let's go. Probably be on GTA 8 by that point in time.
Yeah. That's okay, man, because I mean, every one of those GTA games are like games of the year, and you can play them forever. I mean, they drop so much DLC, so many extra stuff. It's like, and there's so many Easter eggs, so many things that you uncover like years after starting it. That's all right with me.
And even then, like the whole and during that time that they're doing it, they might give us another Red Dead Redemption. I'm like,
right. I actually got that for Switch when they remastered it.
Yo, shooting them like, yeah. Wow, you want some? You want some too? Get your rope over here.
Yeah.
Mike says playing Fortnite right now. They released Kit from Knight Rider.
Oh, did you ever get into Fortnite?
No.
Neither have I.
Like they come up with some cool characters I would love to play with, but I'm just like, it's not.
Yeah, I just saw that they came out with like a whole bunch of Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
And also WWE stuff I saw they came out with around when WrestleMania was amping up.
Yep. Rob says you can get fat in San Andreas. Yep.
Yeah.
Don says, I remember when my dad bought me GTA 3 and the owner of the store gave him a printout of all the cheat codes with it.
Do you remember cheat codes?
Yes. Yeah, none of those now. None.
Yeah.
None. GTA 5 has been released on 3 generations of PlayStation. Yes. Which is wild. John says SSX3 was so good. The soundtrack, hell yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
It was so good. Like it's you know what's funny? I still play NBA 2K13 on there on my PS3.
Why that one?
Because it's the only one that didn't have a story.
Oh, okay.
My player creation mode. It's just you play in like the D League, get up to and then you get into the league. Which I love it because I've been on the league. I've been in the league for like 3 years now.
Mm-hmm.
I won a championship in Boston, won a championship on the Grizzlies.
Mm-hmm.
So After I won in Boston, I was like, yo, I'm done. I'm like, I'm tired of this point guard not passing the ball. Trade me. Trade me.
Yeah, I haven't bought the last two 2K games because the last one I got was the Michael Jordan theme one,
Mhm.
which is freaking amazing. And I'm gonna stick to that one until another 2K game can make me curious enough to buy it. It's got to, because I don't really care so much about the story, like the my player kind of story mode of it.
Right.
I usually do like not season, but the other one, franchise or whatever it's called.
Yeah. And that's why I played the 2K13 one, because I was like, I like it because there's no story.
Mhm.
And it's just me. Hey, I'm getting paid.
Mhm.
I got my sneaker deal. Cool.
You play as yourself in that?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do that too. Do you do the thing where you take a picture of your face and then you could actually put it on your player?
This is before all that. This is
Oh, that's no, you're
yeah,
right. You're right about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is before all
yeah.
that. He did all that.
Yeah.
So, this
So you know
ball, this ball 6'6" dude sitting there playing as a shooting guard.
Fonte.
Exactly. Number 12. For the 3.
You know what's an old NBA game that I play to this day and still holds up is NBA Volume 2. Do you remember that?
Ooh, yes.
That's like the super like it's super like what's the way to describe it? It's like cartoonish almost.
Mhm.
It's like they jump really high and
Yep.
you know, you shoot the ball and when it goes in the bucket, it's like makes like all this big noise and all these fireworks and stuff. It's really fun.
What's funny is if you remember
NBA Street Volume 2 is what it was called.
Yep. So you know so the tattoo you see here of Jordan is from NBA Street Volume 2.
Oh, is it really?
Yes. Also, what's funny too, if you ever played Ready to Rumble,
I have. Yeah.
and you remember the Michael Jackson character?
Yeah, he actually recorded his own voice for it.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah. You know what's funny about that is that people usually don't realize that it's him because his voice is so much lower than normal, but that's like his normal voice.
Exactly. Yep.
That when he recorded the voice lines for that and the one song on Invincible called 2000 Watts are the only time where he's used his regular deep voice.
Mhm. Exactly. Yep. See?
Yeah, no, that's a great game. Yeah. I love Invincible, by the way.
Bart says PS4 Turtles Cowabunga has Turtles on Time on it. Yes.
Yeah, but it's not. It's like the regular version. It's not the remastered version. I got the Cowabunga collection.
Johnny says those beat 'em ups with a fight stick are so much fun. They are. I don't
They
have.
are. Yeah, totally.
I don't like having a fight stick in my lap. I think that's what it is. If I'm
You
standing,
don't like having a fight stick in your lap?
no, I don't feel comfortable with it in my lap. Like if I'm standing up and having a fight stick, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like more like at the arcade.
No, I agree.
It's just that me sitting down and having it in my lap, it just does not feel comfortable for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's just honestly, that's just me.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree.
Nick says, Alex, I got a PS2 from the OG days that's still running hard, and I've been banging out Devil May Cry 3 and Beautiful Joe since last Sunday, so you'll be good. Your PS3 will still go.
Yeah. I mean, I got my PS2 also. I got a couple of them. I have my original one, and then I also have a Japanese version one for the Japanese games that I own.
See,
but eventually, man, there's one day it's gonna happen.
But they still got the parts to replace them. So
they do, but will you lose your info once you replace a part?
Well,
I mean,
PS2,
everything's like a fan break. Like, let's say it's a fan breaking down. Yeah, of course you're not gonna. But if it's something that has to do with the internal memory, I don't know.
No,
man.
so remember on PS2, everything's on that memory
on the card. But I'm talking about.
On
I
the
guess
PS3, everything's on the hard drive itself.
Right.
So even you can always copy your hard drive too, as long as it's not corrupted.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Okay. Good
So
to
if
know.
something happens to the hard drive, you can plug it into a hard drive reader, plug it up to your computer, and copy everything, and then recopy it back over.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah. Once you image the hard drive, the new hard drive that you're putting into the system, you can just copy everything back over.
Okay.
Or you can put it on a USB stick.
Right. You could just copy the info on yeah.
Mike says Tall Tale Games Back to the Future. I forgot about they did that.
Yeah, I had that.
Bart says I need to get back into Red Dead. Omega says go back and play Skyrim modded version. You know, I never played any. I've never played the modded
What?
version of Skyrim.
Skyrim?
Yep.
I
Elder
never,
Scrolls.
yeah, I never got
Yeah.
into that.
I played like regular Elder Scrolls, and I want Oblivion. If you're gonna do a remaster, I want Oblivion remastered. So I have my castle in the mountains where I can make all my creations, and nobody bothers me.
Mm.
And I just look like a king for the mountains. Like I'm just gonna kill everybody down.
Yeah, I still have my Dreamcast.
Joe, it's sitting right here next to me.
Yeah.
You're-
I got Dreamcast, I got the original Xbox, I got the 360. I got there you go. Yeah. One of the best systems of all time.
Please tell me.
And then I have this this console. Well, last Christmas before last, my wife got me the Polymega. Have you ever heard of it?
I've heard about it.
It plays all the retro disc games.
Okay.
So yeah, I could play PS1. And then it also comes, and they also sell separately little add-on pieces where you could play all the cartridge-based games.
Oh, really?
And it burns it onto, because you know, with a lot of those disc games, you know, after a while they get scuffed up and it skips or whatever. But as you could burn it onto the hard drive and save states anywhere. It's awesome.
Yeah, a friend of mine, that I don't know what happened to him, but what he did, he made like 10 to 20 discs that I could play on my Dreamcast. Like
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. I got that. So do you have that that disc where you put it in the Dreamcast, it boots it up, and then you take it out, and then you could play any kind of burnt disc?
No, this is all playing from what's it called? This here. So all I need is this in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I can play, and I put the disc it's a CD rewritable disc.
Right.
Just pop it in there and it plays. It starts right up like the regular game. Yes, I don't have to put any of the disc. I can even play like regular Dreamcast games in there if I want to. So I still have Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Still I look after, and I have Sega Saturn too.
Oh, you have, well, my Polymega can play Sega Saturn. So I actually, let me show you one of the last games I got for my Polymega.
All right. Let's see what we got here. I don't cheat at Marvel Rivals, Nick. Stop saying. Lord.
So it's the last Sega Saturn game I got.
Woo!
It's so good, man.
I was great when I was playing that.
And then it also plays Sega CDs. So I got
oh, nice,
the Rebel Assault, the first one.
Oh, wow.
I also got Dracula.
I remember
based on the Bram Stoker movie, a Francis Ford Coppola movie. And this one's cool because it's like I don't know if you can see. It's like, remember those old video games where it's kind of looks like Mortal Kombat, where it's like more like a picture of someone, and it has like cutscenes where actually like the movie cutscenes from like the actual movie.
Right.
It's kind of like that. It's not like, anyways. And then I got this motherfucker.
Cliffhanger.
And this one's good because the Sega CD version has extra levels that are unavailable in the other versions. So yeah, I've been trying to bulk up my CD collection, my game CD collections.
I have to find the original Die Hard game for Sega Saturn.
Oh, it's expensive. Well, all Sega Saturn games are expensive, but that one in particular, well, there's two of them. There's a Die Hard trilogy, and then there's Die Hard. It's just another Die Hard game, but the one that you want is the more expensive one, more rare one.
It's the one that they had to rename Dynamite Cop.
Right. Yeah.
Because I had that one. I wish I would have never traded that one away.
Yeah, I want to get Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just that was it.
Yeah. I want to get I'm on the hunt for X-Men Children of the Autumn for Sega Saturn.
Oh,
it was the first X-Men fighter game,
right?
And then came X-Men Marvel versus X-Men or whatever it was, the second one. This one is just X-Men characters.
So I bought the Capcom Fighting Collection, and it's on there.
Yeah. But I want I want my Sega Saturn version.
Gotcha. I get you.
Mhm.
Bart says cheat codes. I got Game Shark.
Oh, still, wow.
Don says, as much as I love another Red Dead, I feel like the story is complete. But you can have new characters. You can always like have new characters. It doesn't have to be like part of the Monster universe. Like, I would
Mhm.
love like a different area that they're maybe like in North, on the East. Like because I think most Red Dead was like based off like Midwest to West.
Mhm.
I don't think it was like really like any East
Mhm.
Coast stuff that was happening there too much.
Mhm.
So you can always go with that too. Mike says I've been playing Fallout New Vegas on Luna, aka Prime. Wow.
Mhm.
And Johnny, that was my game. NHL '94 and Sega Genesis is still the best hockey. Johnny, you told no lies right there. Because man, when you got into a fight, it was a fight. You like pap, pap, you can pull his jersey over the pap, right. I was like, yo. NHL '94 was the best hockey game, no lies. Now, the Sega Saturn one NHL game that they had on there was good. I enjoyed that one too. But NHL '94 was that game. Omar says Volume 1, NBA Street 1 and Volume 2. Dom says I rocked NBA Courtside for 98, or Courtside 98 for years. Johnny says Sega Beach Spikers Volleyball, Super Mario Tennis 64, and NFL Street were the best sports game experiences I had playing with my friends. Yeah. Bart says you want a flight stick breakout Steel Battalion for the OG Xbox. Man, when I worked at GameStop when that came out, those things sat there.
Mhm.
Nobody wanted it because it was just too expensive. I think when it came out, it was like $300.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean you were getting like the whole
Mhm.
built stick, like the whole controller that you were controlling everything with, and it wasn't a good game either. That was the other problem with it too.
Mhm.
You're paying $300 for a game that's not even great.
Yeah.
Nick says, as long as you don't damage the memory, it won't be lost. The only way it can be lost or bricked if it's modded or you try to go on the internet.
Mm.
Meg says, I miss my PS2. I used to play Initial D with the Japanese loader. The real thing I miss about, I think, I'm trying to remember, I would get an OG PS1, and there's the main reason why. Uh, The Legend of Dragoon, which is
Mm.
4 discs, great RPG, loved it. Which Sony would remake it because it was a Sony product, it was a Sony brand
Mhm.
game. But the original Gran Turismo,
The original Gran Turismo.
yes.
Yeah, no, I mean all of the Gran Turismo games are great.
The first one was the best because that one actually let you tune your cars to perfection.
Well, they still let you tune your cars now.
Not like they did in the PlayStation. Like the PlayStation 1, like you can tune every piece and aspect of the car.
Mm.
Like tires, engine. You can get because like I had a GT, what was it, GTO to GTO, and I can get that thing up to 1,000 horsepower,
Mm.
and
Yeah,
had
I
no
know the
braking
new
on it.
games. I know the new games. I know the new games don't have as many cars.
That's another problem, but they don't let you tune it like because they wanted. I think what happened is the car manufacturers didn't want people like tune it, they tune change make models to their cars.
Mhm.
So I think that's why it got taken out of there. But the
Mm.
original Gran Turismo let you tune like almost every aspect that you can think of doing with a car, and that's why I feel like it was hands down one of the best.
Mm.
Don says I remember having 8 memory cards for my PS2. I had 3, sir. I'm with you. Like
I had a few, yeah.
Nick says, how do you guys feel about A24 doing Elden Ring? I just heard about this.
I haven't heard about that.
Yeah, so they're doing an Elden Ring movie. Um, I don't know. Unless they're going to keep the Tarnished story, but somehow what they'll do is they'll make it they'll put like a modern spin on it, and I don't want that modern society in that Tarnished realm. Like, hope A24 is getting a little bit above itself. So.
Mm.
Mike says, "Are you going to Terrificon in August?" Probably not.
No,
I also said I sold my Dreamcast with a bundle of other systems. I was such a fool. Sorry. Yeah, I
they're
feel that way.
they're not that but you could still get them.
Yeah,
The ones that cost a lot are the ones that have the different color shells.
yeah. I got so it's funny. Like the way I got my Sega Saturn and my Dreamcast is off of people trying to trade them in that we didn't, and GameStop didn't take them anymore.
Yeah. Don't
I
they do
would,
that for after a while? Like I don't think I think they still accept like PS3 stuff at GameStop now, but they don't accept like
this is way
PS2
back in
console.
the day, like
Yeah, yeah.
way back when they
Mhm.
were like when I was working there. This was like I want to say we're talking like early 2000s when they weren't taking that stuff in anymore.
Mm.
And people like, yo, like trying like, yeah, you know what? Why don't we talk outside? Talk outside.
Oh, really?
Come on, let's talk outside. All
That's
right.
illegal.
No, this as long as it's outside the store, it doesn't. GameStop doesn't care.
Were you wearing your GameStop uniform?
Yeah,
Yeah.
as long as it's
Lucky
outside
one.
the store, they didn't care.
I'm just
Like,
kidding.
all right, here you go. Appreciate it. Come back and store like, look at that. I'm like, oh, look at you doing like, yo, best deals I made. Like, just getting that Dreamcast and my Sega Saturn. Yo, I've hooked up my Sega Saturn like so long, but I was so happy to get it back.
Yeah.
Rob says Die Hard Arcade. Yes, such a great
Yeah.
game. Because you go through certain like a certain area, and you usually like see the down plane running. You got either duck or punch somebody. That made it all worthwhile. That made it such a good game. Don says Stallone was so marketable back then that he can make a rock climbing game.
Yeah, I think they also made a Demolition Man game.
I think so.
Of course, Rambo and Rocky, they made a whole bunch of those.
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember what else they made for his movies.
Trying to think. Can't think of anything else off the top of my head.
Stop or My Mom Will Shoot.
No, I didn't do that one. Ross says my friend has a Die Hard arcade. I would love to have that. That would be
Like, I wonder if he means like an arcade cabinet.
if he does. Like, I would love to have that.
I would love to have a Well, I have one, but it's I'm thinking of the Star Wars trilogy arcade.
Is that the 2-seater one?
There's a 2-player one and there's a single-player one, but it's like the one where you could use the joystick as a lightsaber.
Yeah. Yep.
As well as to pilot a plane, and
yes. Yep.
it's the original trilogy stages.
Yeah, because you fought Darth. Like at a certain point, you fought
Mhm.
Darth.
Right.
Like,
Yep.
oh,
Mm.
like, stick me all stuck. It'd be jammed up. Like somewhere I forget where I was looking. I think it was on Reddit.
Mhm.
Somebody had found the 2-seater one.
Mhm.
They needed like so much work on it, but whatever they were selling for, I'd be like, "Yo, let me take it off your hands."
They're expensive, man. They're very expensive,
But
and like it takes up so much space. It's like,
oh yeah, I don't care. I'll put it. I would put it in a storage unit, work on it piece by piece,
right.
until I got it working. I would not care. Saying that I have that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Hey, Eddie Dominguez says, hello, everyone. Happy Friday night. If you can manage to find one, Spider-Man Sega CD and Eternal Champion CD.
Yeah, I'm on the hunt for that Spider-Man Sega CD. Eventually, I'll get it.
Eternal Champions. I don't think
I was never into Eternal Champion so much.
I was more mad that a friend of mine. So, some of those who do know,
Mhm.
I don't know if you remember, Alex, Sega Channel.
No, I don't remember Sega Channel.
Okay. It was basically the first, and I don't think they get enough credit. Like the first time that you
Online.
Yes.
I've heard about it. Was it for? It wasn't for the Genesis. It was. It was for Saturn or Sega CD,
Genesis.
right?
Just Genesis. It was
Oh, it was
Genesis.
Genesis, really?
Yes.
Wow, that far back.
Yes. You got to pay subscription, and you can play games off of it, off your TV.
But wasn't it only in Japan though?
No,
No.
it was here in America. A friend of mine had it.
Jeez.
I would go over his house.
Genesis.
I'm like, yo, I'd be so jealous. Like, yo, I want the Sega channel.
Oh, you had a friend that had it.
Yes.
Dude, so we're talking like early mid 90s.
Yes.
Damn. It must have been really slow though. And there was like 2 people on it.
No, it was. I forget how. I don't
Did you
remember
play it?
exactly.
Did you play on your friend's Oh, you did.
Because he showed me like the list of games you could play on there,
Uh-huh.
and it was like almost every Sega Genesis game that was out at that point in time. Then you pick it, and I can't remember if it loaded it off of some. I don't know how it loaded it onto the system, but basically you were just playing it right then and there.
That's crazy, man.
But remember, a lot of people didn't have like internet and all that.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was pretty it was felt like it was pretty quick at that time.
Uh-huh.
But yeah. I think a lot of people forget about that. I'm like, yo, Sega Channel was ahead of its time. Sega was ahead of its time till they came out with that dream. Till they came out with the Saturn. They were like,
Yeah.
lost it.
Yeah, I mean, I always had Nintendo, but during the Sega Genesis era, I was a Sega guy for sure.
Yeah, definitely. John says, haha, remember the Rock Band and Guitar Hero accessories eating up the room space? And
I still love those games.
So I still have a Rock Band. I have the guitar, I have 2 guitars and a drum set. But what's funny enough, I think they're coming out with a new Guitar Hero.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they're going to revive it. My favorite was the Beatles Rock Band. I'm a
Oh
big Beatles
yes,
fan, so
that one goes for so much money.
it does, yeah. Because the instruments, I mean, it's not like they were like instruments that they took from a previous version and kind of refurbished it or whatever. Like
Right.
they're all its own distinctive shape, and so yeah. I mean, you can get it for like $250.
Yeah, but I'm not paying that much for that.
I don't need the drums because I probably wouldn't ever play
Right.
the drums for any of the Rock Band games, but I actually have the bass, the Paul McCartney bass for it, and I have the game. I want the one of the guitars, which is one of the more expensive items.
Yeah, I had the game. I don't think I bought the whole set. I think I just bought the game.
Oh yeah, I was online when it came out at Best Buy, and I bought the whole thing. I think it was like $120 or something like that.
Yeah,
And I remember I gave it to a friend, and I so regret it.
that one was really good. I enjoyed that one. I do kind of miss that one on PS3.
Yeah, I remember it's probably the only Rock Band game where I completed.
Yep. Bart says my PS3 is a rare limited edition model that is 100% backwards compatible.
Oh yeah, I think that's like
Yeah.
the 60 gigabyte one, like 60 gigabyte. I think there's like a 30 or a 50 or one of those.
It was 20 and 60.
Right.
And I remember buying a 60 gigabyte one. I was like, all right, cool. And they were like, well, you can always upgrade it. I'm like, say less. All right, upgrading that. Bam. Because they showed you like it was just a little door on the side, and like pop open, pull the hard drive out, put the new one in.
Mm-hmm.
Easy.
Yeah, if you got one of the backwards compatible ones, like you should hold on to it.
Mm-hmm. Omar says the Midnight Club series of games were good too.
Those were fun.
I was never into them.
Neither was I, but I did play with my friend and his games, and I liked them. I enjoyed them.
Don says, remember driver games? They were like GTA, but way slower and clunkier.
Yeah.
The first one was good. Megan says, yep, I used to tune my Suzuki doing a wheelie. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's why the first Gran Turismo was so much better. Johnny says, Need for Speed Underground 1 and 2 along with Burnout Paradise are my favorite. Burnout 3, I love Burnout 3.
I like Need for Speed Hot Pursuit.
Hot Pursuit was good too. I love Hot Pursuit. I think I have it on my PS4 and PS5. I bought when they remastered the remaster versions of it. I still love that one. Nick says no, they won't just think of Green Knight with they won't just think of Green Knight with more WTF lore and less green satchel fun. I mean, it's A24 modernizing Elden Ring. I'll see. sometimes they don't know what to do with some of these games. Omar says Rush on N64. Rush. I'm trying to remember what Rush
I remember
was.
that.
And
I still have my N64.
so the reason why I still have mine is because my friend I'm still friends with that I went to high school with, and we broke because we graduated from the same school. He gave me an N64, and it was the green clear version.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So there was no way I could. There was no part of me that I could give that away or trade it away because it was given to me. And I was like, as a graduation gift, I'm like, yo, he didn't have to do that, but it had memories with it too because I used to go over his house, and me and his brother and his sister would play Mario Party on his.
Yeah.
So it like that's like I would feel so wrong if I felt like if I gave that.
Yeah,
away.
yeah, of course.
I was like, nah, I can't do that. But I have no mercy on her though.
Oh my god. That's so crazy that they're still making like I think even just last year someone, I mean of course it's on PC, but they use a No Mercy engine, which I think is called the Aki engine, and they're like updating it. It's always being updated because people still consider that game the greatest wrestling game of all time.
Well, as Dom saying, that and WrestleMania 2000. WrestleMania 2000.
I like that, No Mercy, and SmackDown Here Comes the Pain.
Yes. I do like SmackDown Here Comes Pain. And that one has memories too. Like, so when I used to work at GameStop, a buddy of mine who was the assistant manager, when we shut down a store, we would have our saves on our memory cards. So I would open up the kiosk, the PlayStation 2 kiosk, plug my memory card in, put in SmackDown, and he would open up his. He like open up a PlayStation 2 used one that we had, plug his memory card in, and we would just sit there at the store closed and just play SmackDown. Like, I'm telling you, like the stories, like the fun things that happened with GameStop back in the early days was so much fun. It was just good times.
Yeah. When the store closed down, the strippers came out, the cocaine was all over the table, and
now he would say that's the story he would say that's what happened. Yeah, it's funny because now the store that I helped open closed down like 2 years ago.
Yeah, well,
so there's no GameStops around me anymore.
I'm kind of surprised that they're still sticking around, man, because a lot of stores in the city have closed down.
Yeah.
I mean, all over the nation, they've closed down. I mean, ever since the pandemic and that whole, what was it, like the whole stock exchange kind of, I don't know how they're still around. And a lot of people are using, they prefer downloading them digitally as opposed to going in the store and buying. So I read somewhere that the majority of the money that they make are from new releases and people selling their stuff back.
Yeah, that's it. That's why they had to reopen it with like retros. That's why I started taking like
the retro thing, which is like, I think it's just like a section. Like it's not really like a big deal.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons why they probably had to do that. And they sell the Pokemon cards too.
Right. Well, I mean, they sell toys also and, merchandise.
I feel like those don't move as fast as like the Pokemon cards, like the new releases of systems and games.
Yeah.
Oh, Robert, thank you. He said it was $19.99 for Genesis per month.
Wow. Yeah. Genesis, that's crazy.
Don says, remember buying remember buying games at Toys R Us when you had to take the paper slip off the shelf.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
That's like Nintendo, Super Nintendo era.
Yes.
Genesis. Yep. Turbo Graphics. Well, actually, those were behind the case because it was really expensive games.
Oh, yeah. Rob says, Nintendo killed Saturn and they didn't know it when they funded development of PlayStation and then said, no thanks, Sony. Yeah. It wasn't really Nintendo. That was just Sony. Nintendo killed that deal because they didn't think it was going to be good.
Right. But he's talking about when Nintendo was going to be partnered up with Sony.
Yeah.
They were going to And
that, to me, that was just wild. Like, Nintendo, you just did the worst thing of all time. Like, how could you do that? And someone was like, all right, cool. And that PlayStation, when that PlayStation came out, and everybody was like, oh snap, Saturn, you can't compete with this.
Yeah.
Adios. And I had a Saturn. I was super excited for it. I was like, this Sony machine, whatever. Now you kid. I was like, yeah, whatever, this Sony machine. And then it was like, then they said, I was reading the game magazine, like, the death of the Saturn, no more games. They're discontinued. I'm like, oh. Told mom, I was like, yo, mom, I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, they're not gonna make it again. She's like, we want PlayStation? Sure, no. Yeah. Play my Tussle Cube, like, YPG says, hey, what's going on? YPG says, I still have my Xbox Steel Battalion with this crazy controller. Wow.
Steel Battalion.
Wow.
Is that a game?
That's the one I was telling you, like, that was $300, had the giant.
Oh, okay. All right.
But it was like a horrible game.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Right.
Bart says, always like Ridge Racer. My N64 goes on deployments with me because if I lose it and break it, who cares? But we have a blast playing it. Tell you, I can't do it to my N64. Like I said, it's fond memories for me. I love it. Don says, once I went to GameStop to pick up a game, the cashier bent over to get it, and he had a big, loose fitting thong. I wasn't sure if I wanted to touch the game after. Yo. Rob says, the Saturn had 15 games in the first 6 months. The PlayStation had 45 in its first year. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, he says, I went from Battle Arena Toshin to Tekken versus Street Virtual Fighter. Yes. I think that's the one game I need to try to find for my Saturn 2 was Sega Saturn All Stars. It was a fighting game, but it had different characters from different games.
Which characters from what games? Do you remember?
Like, there was a couple from Fighting Vipers. They had a Daytona 500 car you can play as a fighter. I think there was virtual fighter characters in there as well. I forget who else was in there, but it was like basically like Sega properties that were in the game. I love that one too.
Yeah,
but yeah, it was. Man.
I still have my Xbox 360 is the R2D2 version. Have you seen that?
Oh, yep.
It's like you press the button and it makes all the R2 noises, like the power button and the eject and all that stuff.
I've thought about getting another Xbox 360, but I'm like, I don't remember any really games that stood out to me except for Dead Rising and Halo and Gears.
I have a bunch of 360 games. I got like Indiana Jones, Iron Man, Clash of the Titans. Oh, you know what are the games that I like on the 360 are? Do you remember Army of Two?
Yes.
Yeah.
I wish EA would. There's so many properties EA could resurrect.
Yeah.
Great. Army of Two was that game.
Yeah.
Kane and Lynch.
Yeah, that was good too.
So many good ones.
And the Transformers Cybertron trilogy games are pretty good also. They're still considered Transformers games.
After going back and playing them, like missing that time, I was like, yeah, these weren't that bad.
Yeah.
Like I think I would. So the systems I really want to get is like a PS. I want to get PSP because I want to play the Metal Gear Solid card game again. I didn't. Metal Gear Acid. That's what it's called. Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Acid. I enjoyed that one. A lot of people didn't, but I like that one because it's like take so many cards with you into the mission. That's what you're working with. I'm like, oh yeah, like this is fun. That was a good one. I think. Yeah, that's really it. Other than that, like I don't like getting the. I want to try to get a PlayStation 1, a PlayStation 2. I still have my 3. I have my 4. Because my 4 is the Spider-Man Edition 1.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's the red one, and you can't get rid of that one. That one I love. Oh, you know what? Just had an idea.
What's that?
So the voices of Spider-Man and Miles are going to be at the Fan Expo next week.
You're gonna get the console signed.
That would be great.
You got to carry it around though.
I don't care. I will carry it around.
Just be careful.
It'll be in my backpack. There's
Mm.
the camera. I'm like, yo, you do
That'd
your
be cool,
thing.
yeah.
I spent the money from Amazon to get this.
Yeah.
Oh, that is man, what? Rob says Kinglet's got a game reviewer fired. Some dude wrote a real review for his job and got fired for saying it was a rental.
Huh.
I kind of remember something like that, but I can't remember the full story. Was that what happened?
I don't know.
I don't know. Bart says me and my buddy had games covered. I had N64, he had a PS1, and he got Xbox. I got PS2. Oh wow. Megan says Mugen is my GOAT fighting game.
I never played that.
I kind of remember it, but I'm not sure.
Hmm.
Megan says bring back Tokyo Street Racing. Oh man.
Twisted Metal was good too for the PS1 and 2. Did you ever like that?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I enjoyed that one as well. All right, good folks. It's been fun. Alex, it's been fun.
Yeah. I think this is the first time we've mostly talked about video games.
Yes. But it was good. It was fun reminiscing about
Yeah.
it.
It's good to switch it up.
So real quick before we get out of here, I have a quick story.
Mm-hmm.
A friend of mine, everybody came to my house. I had like 3 TVs. So we put them all together. We were playing Halo. Good time. You know, you get the hook up, bam, 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 bam. And then after everybody's done, we're like, all right, we're gonna wrap up. My buddy was like, yo, so I got wants to play Marvel's Capcom 2. I had it on PS2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done because I knew a friend that we had over was Savant at the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like I wasn't playing them. I already got my butt handed to me a couple of times, but like, no, I'm not done. I'm done. He's like, but I got my arcade stick. Dude, that's not gonna matter. He's gonna beat you with the controller. He's like, oh, come on. It's like, all right. So I put the game in, let them play. Buddy got so he's like, he unplugged his arcade stick, wrapped it up, like, all right, I'm getting ready to go home, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
He whooped them because the way our other friend played, like he would have like the controller on his knee and just be like this.
Yeah.
But just like that. Just two-handedly like that. I was like, you know
That's
what?
why that like those fighting games, like the arcade fighting games and Call of Duty, like I quit on those because people have become so good at those games. Like I literally spend like 10 seconds playing and then I spend more time waiting to play again than I do actually playing the actual games.
I don't blame you. Like, yo, like some of the fighting games, it's just like, I don't know. I don't know.
And I actually bought the last Street Fighter game that came out only because they have 80s Cartoon Ninja Turtle skins that you can replace some of the fighters with, but they're like $30 each skin.
Yeah. The skins are getting ridiculously priced out here. Some of it's worth it, some of it's not. I'm like, no, this ain't worth it. Not worth my time. All right, folks. Alex, again, thank you for coming and hang out with me. It was fun. It was
Anytime,
good.
man. It was fun for sure.
And just for Robert, yes, they are making X-Men AOA comic again.
They are?
Yeah.
Like a new version, like a continuation?
So basically, it's like they're invading the 616 universe.
Okay.
Using their counterparts.
Do you know who the creative team is on it? Like the writer?
Jeff Loeb is coming back to it.
Oh, and the artist? No idea.
I'm not sure who the artist is on it.
I mean, I'm sure it'll be a whole bunch of, but there's got to be one main artist, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure who the artist is of it on that one. But it's called X-Men Apocalypse.
You're into it?
No, not not in the least. Not happy about it at all. Just gives more fuel to the fire of the people who enjoy that nonsense.
It was okay for back in the day.
No, not in the least.
All right.
All right, folks, y'all stay safe. And if you're going to be at Philly Fan Expo next week, I will see you there. I'll be walking around. If not, have a good weekend. Enjoy. Oh, that's where can folks find you at?
Oh, Instagram, the one that you see on the underneath my name. And as far as stuff that I'm doing lately, I think last week or the week before, a Flash quarterly story that I did. Flash Gordon came out 2 weeks ago, I think. And I think issue 4 of 5 for a horror miniseries called Crush Step that I did should be coming out soon. And then I'm also going to be starting up on a Flash Gordon Ming the Merciless story. It's a 4-issue miniseries where I'll be doing all the artwork, and I'll be starting to work on that in the next month, this month, and then probably won't come out. The first issue probably won't come out for another 3 months or so. So it's on the horizon.
Nice. Very nice. I was hoping you would say that you're working on the Event Horizon comic, but
I saw that. No, I'm not working on. That's your favorite horror movie of all time, right?
oh, that movie's so good.
Yeah, it is good. Forgotten.
Yes,
Forgotten in time.
but it's so good.
Yeah.
All right, folks. See you next week or maybe a week after. I'm not sure. Stay safe. Have fun.